Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
Mary pulls her hair and they kiss as they go in.
Ma'am. What the?
Hang on.
Who the?
What's up, man? Hi, dude.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
It's just like he's just trying to keep a big secret from me.
I just can't take the lies.
I just can't go on anymore. I need to know the truth.
I don't like being the one that has to show you this.
Yeah, we got it right now. They're heading south.
I'm tired of the excuses.
This is something that I've got to know. They're together right now. There they are. Let's go.
What's up, homie? Who are you, homie?
Did you do this to me? Stop! Ow! Stop!
You better get right with God.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Hi, I'm Joey Greco. Thanks for watching this installment of Cheaters. Please meet Michael Loflin, an amiable fellow with questions about his girlfriend's reluctance to tie the knot. Worried about her possible involvement with another man, Michael brings in Cheaters to settle his suspicions.
Michael Loflin, age 36, a cable technician worried that his long-term girlfriend attracts other eligible bachelors.
The first time I met Cynthia was at her wedding. I was just dating a friend of mine, and I always thought that I could have somebody like her, and it turned out that I did, you know, and her husband separated, started going out, and she was just, she was beautiful. The change Cynthia has gone through the past 6 months with her, when she had her car accident, it was hard on her at first. You know, while they, you know, had to reconstruct her ribs, while they was doing that, she decided to go ahead and get breast implants. And I had no problem with that, you know, and it's something she wanted to do. But our relationship ever since then has not been the same. You know, at first, you know, we had sex all the time. But here recently, you know, since her accident, we've only had sex a few times. She's always staying up late. I go to bed before she does because I have to get up and go to work, and she doesn't seem to help out. The truth that is the most important thing is the truth for me to find out, you know, because it's just driving me. I can't work, you know. I can't keep my mind focused on my job when I'm worried about what she's doing, you know, on the side. So I need to be focused on one thing right now, and that's this job I have, because that's my only, that's the, you know, the only thing that keeps things going.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Cynthia Murphy, age 38, an unemployed woman stepping on her boyfriend's heart by seeing another man. Investigation Day 3. Cheaters detectives continue to keep a close watch on the residence Michael Loflin shares with his girlfriend. After lying low for several days, Cheaters PIs spot an unidentified man walking to the front door. Without bothering to knock, the fellow enters the home. Cheaters agents watch as the unknown man exits sometime later with none other than suspect Cynthia Murphy. The two pile into her truck and depart the neighborhood. A few miles away, suspect Murphy and her companion stop at a local malt shop to grab a bite to eat. Any hope of innocence quickly evaporates. The gentleman demands some attention by manhandling suspect Murphy. Once inside, it's more of the same heavy petting and incessant fondling. A little while later, the lovesick couple makes it back to the truck and exits the location. Cheater's PIs carefully trail close behind to determine what's next on suspect Murphy's agenda. Next stop, a country and western honky-tonk bar. The two head right in and take a few shots before rushing to the dance floor. The alcohol appears to have an effect as the male companion struggles with his two-step. Moments later, suspect Murphy and her boyfriend sit down and proceed to go at it again. The impassioned couple seems to desire a more private setting. Cheater's PIs follow the two back to suspect Murphy's pad, where the companion invites himself inside. Investigation Day 7. Assured of suspect Murphy's continuing deceptions, Cheater's detectives remain close by her at all times. Cheater's agent's diligence pays off as suspect Murphy's companion, now identified as Billy Hartley, shuffles toward her front door and once again lets himself inside without knocking. Following recent developments in the case, complainant Loflin has installed hidden cameras throughout the house to assist in the investigation. Suspect Murphy and companion Hartley waste little time in getting down to business. Just minutes after making his entrance, companion Hartley has suspect Murphy on the kitchen counter, then in the living room, and eventually in Michael's very own bedroom. Cheater's PIs are shocked by the explicit revelation. Clearly, suspect Murphy has no difficulty entertaining herself all day while Michael works. Cheater's ends a long day of inquiry after companion Hartley departs the residence. Investigation Day 8. Regrettably, Cheater's investigators continue their surveillance of suspect Murphy's residence to confirm all of the facts. On this sunny afternoon, companion Hartley once again makes a social call. He pops inside, and the couple immediately begins another explicit sexual encounter. Suspect Murphy's contempt for complainant Loflin is demonstrated in this recorded telephone conversation.
Hello?
Hi, Cynthia.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Alright, how are you?
No, I was thinking about you. How's your day going?
It's going alright. I'm ready to come home.
I'm ready for you to come home.
Feeling alright?
Yeah, I'm having a better day than yesterday. My back hurts a little bit. My head hurts. Not as bad as yesterday. What time do you think you'll be home?
5:30, 6 o'clock, maybe.
Okay. All right, I'll talk to you then.
Cheater's agents immediately prepare to inform Michael of suspect Murphy's debauchery. Coming up, the confrontation.
Confirming Cynthia's culpability, Cheaters extends a helping hand to Michael in hopes of rescuing him from a harmful relationship. Shaken by the drama, Michael attempts to simmer down before viewing the surveillance footage. Michael, thanks for being here this afternoon. I know we had to pull you away from work, and we appreciate your quick response.
No problem.
Since the first time that you contacted Cheaters, have there been any changes in your relationship with Cynthia?
No changes.
Pretty much the status quo. Everything
Same,
staying
yeah.
the same. Are you ready to look at some of the information that our detectives have?
Let me see what you got.
On the first day of the investigation, there's a detective outside of your home. The detective that was outside of your home observed a man approaching. He goes, knocks on the door. Cynthia comes out with this gentleman. They get into her truck. They go to a restaurant that's not too far, and you can see by the body language, and there he pulls her hair, and they kiss as they go in. From that point, Michael, they leave the restaurant, go to another bar. You're still at work. They were observed on the dance floor, dancing quite closely, and after spending some time there, she comes on home, drops off this gentleman. At that time, Michael, we had you put the hidden cameras inside your home because we felt like, obviously, if she was there most of the time during the day, we may be able to capture some activity going on inside the house. On this particular day, the same gentleman arrives at your home. You can see by this, there's quite a bit of activity. And I know you can't see too clearly there, but there she is. Michael, right now, there's a detective that has been following this gentleman. We have reason to believe that he's going to go by
your home again and visit Cynthia. I want to check with the detective right now and see what's going on. All right. Yeah, we just finished up the second interview. Have we had any movement with this guy? He just went to your house. Okay, did he just get there? He's been there for a bit? Okay. All right, we're gonna head over right now. All right, are you ready to go? Yeah, all right, come on. Yeah, we're rolling right now. Lay it out for me. Okay, his truck's still outside? All right, I see you, all right. Yeah, see you right now. Okay, there's his truck. Go out this side, don't slam the doors. Okay, you got your key. This way, hang on. Let everyone get in place. Let's get in place. Keep it down, guys. Come here, open the door for yourself. Just unlock it. Come on, quiet.
What the?
Hang on.
Who the f is
What's up,
this?
man? Hey, dude, I just
Look at you.
Can you explain?
Man, I just come by here just for a second. This is the apartment.
Second and what? Stay in between,
Man, I didn't mean that. Man, we just
You didn't mean to what?
Look at this.
Cynthia, can you tell us what's going on?
Who is this dude?
I just had to fix
Cynthia?
He's just a plumber.
He's just a plumber?
Yes, he's just a plumber.
Get out of my house.
How often do you need plumbing?
Coming up, the conclusion.
He's just a plumber?
Yes, he's just a
Get out of my house.
How often do you need plumbing?
Not very
Go on,
often.
get out.
We've noticed that he's come here quite frequently.
Go ahead, dude.
No, he
You
hasn't.
haven't? No, he hasn't? We know that he's been here
Look
on
at
3
you.
different occasions.
Well, he's here to
After
fix the
6
sink.
years. Get out. This is your too, ain't
Michael,
it?
come on now.
Get out of
Oh,
here.
Michael.
Ain't nothing you can say. I can't.
Just listen.
Okay.
What? You can't clean it up.
Well,
can't
golly,
clean
you're
that up.
always at work. You never give me any attention ever since I had surgery. You never tell me I'm pretty. Nothing.
You can't clean that up. Ain't nothing you can say. All are the same. They all in the end. It ain't gonna work.
Why?
You can't clean it up.
Can't you give me a chance?
Well, this is vexing.
It's been going on for a long time.
No, it.
He's ammo code, damn it. Treat this woman right, you ain't had this problem, dude.
Get your keys.
Get my keys
get
in my
out.
truck. What?
Get your keys and get out.
Yeah, man.
Get your clothes.
I need my... Wait a minute, brother. Wait a minute. Break it up.
Watch out. He's up. Hold him back.
Mike.
It ain't over with yet, brother.
Look, no, it's over.
Is that true, Mike?
All these videotapes.
And like
watch
you're
it,
perfect.
Watch it.
It's not about
Maybe
being
you'll learn
perfect,
something.
Cynthia.
I'll leave if I want to. Y'all doing? Showing on it. Where you at, Mike? Bye, Mike.
Here, get your. Take it with you.
Where is the key to the truck?
Maybe your boyfriend's got it.
Say something stupid like that one more time. Mike, where's my key to my truck?
Do you have a second set of
I'm gonna
keys?
tear this place up.
For her truck.
The purse was upside down.
Where, upside down where?
In a chair in the kitchen.
Maybe your boyfriend's got.
Stop it.
He drank all the beer up too, didn't he?
Man. You get out of my way. You got the key to my truck. Do you got
I ain't got one. Why would I lie to you? You told me I loved you. I believed everything you told me. I told you, damn it. You're the one lied to me. I didn't.
my truck?
Michael, I know this didn't go down the way you hoped, and I apologize that things happened the way they did. And I know that this is difficult for you, and I know you don't know how to process everything that you've seen. They both left. They're just walking down the street. I don't know if either one of them could find their keys. Well, you know what? At least now you can move forward, use the last 6 years as education and information. You know, get what you can for it. I think at this point, it's best to put that behind you, and like you said, move forward. But again, I appreciate your time and attention.
Thanks.
And best wishes.
Following the confrontation, Michael struggles in anguish as he decides what to do about his tattered relationship. At the end of the show, Cheaters discloses his thoughts on the matter. But next, Cheaters presents Yazmine Franco. Yazmine first appeared on Cheaters as she discovered her lover's stark faithlessness.
Yazmine Franco, age 38. Yazmine discusses how her vulnerable state coincided with the betrayal of her longtime lover.
We get there and boom, just like a brick wall. I'm in shock. I can't believe she's actually there with him. I'm actually physically experiencing this. And it's the hardest thing I've ever been through in my life.
Annie, I'm Joey with Cheaters. Can you explain to Yazmine what with her?
Out of my face.
Danny,
What are you
don't worry
doing?
about that. Why don't you just talk to her?
Why don't you mind your business? What are you doing?
No, this is my business.
Do this to me. Do what to you? Look at you. This is why. What are you doing?
What is she doing? She's just trying to get the truth
Why
from
don't you
you.
mind your business?
This is my business.
This camera's in my business.
Why couldn't you be man enough just to tell her?
Man enough? Why don't you get out of my face, man enough?
I felt so like I just wasn't in control. It's actually better that I was in the wheelchair, a lot better, because it might have gotten uglier.
Get out of here! You.
Don't worry. You sit tight. You stay here, baby. Sit.
What the hell's wrong with you? You can do this another way? I'm not the one that's cheating on anybody.
I'm such a different person. I'm happier. What I got out of the last relationship made me a stronger person. And I know that this relationship I have now is because of me, because I'm happier. And I'm moving on.
Michael Loflin claims that he's reached the boiling point as far as women are concerned, but especially with Ms. Murphy. He's convinced that all females are out for themselves and they want only to cause men unjustified agony. On the bright side, Michael is now entertaining the idea of purchasing a mail-order bride to satisfy his desire of finding a loyal, forthright companion. Michael comments, American women are spoiled, whiny, untrustworthy tramps. Maybe a foreign woman will have a better understanding of how I need to be treated. Cynthia Murphy reportedly is now searching for a place to live after Michael had her removed from his home. She claims that Michael's cold and emotionally abusive nature drove her need for affection from another man. Cynthia does, however, admit to still having feelings for Michael, but believes a split was inevitable. Suspect Murphy finally confesses to having cheated on Michael for an extended period of time. Billy Hartley says that he's completely in love with Ms. Murphy and comments that she's the best lover he's ever had. Despite all the drama, Mr. Hartley wants her hand in marriage, but was quickly shot down, explaining that Ms. Murphy informed him that she's just not interested in a long-term relationship at this time.
All done, sir.
Thank you, Sonny.
Thank you, Mr. G.